Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a video with my glasses on and I am doing my best to not turn the ring light on so you don't see that annoying thing in my glasses. My eyes are sore, my contacts just aren't going to cut it. Okay, so I put a poll up on the community tab a little while ago to see if you guys were interested in some revisited favorites. I was watching some old videos to see kind of what I changed, what people were responsive to before, and I was obviously stumbling along on my old videos of my favorites, so I thought I would revisit some of those and you guys seemed into it, so let's look at some old favorites from 2015. So the first video I had revisited was May of 2015 and I had started that video with the ERIN CONDREN planner as a favorite. So I did end up using it for a few years after that. Like, I obviously finished this one, and for those of you that don't know, I was like a pretty big planner dork for a while, so my layouts were pretty extensive. I was pretty sticker obsessed. So I did have quite a few years of these, and then I last year actually switched to a bullet journal, which I do know I've talked about before. I still like ERIN CONDREN, but I felt like I was really struggling with sticking to one layout versus another, so the horizontal versus hourly versus vertical, whereas with a bullet journal you can kind of make your own layouts. I don't know how easy it will be for you guys to see this, but you can actually change however you want it to look. So as you can see, so far I'm kind of mostly sticking with the box layout, but you can actually draw your own planner, and it lends to my creativity a little bit more than the ERIN CONDREN. If you don't like drawing or you don't like that artistic aspect and you just want a functional planner, I do really like the ERIN CONDREN planners. They're very customizable. You can do different covers, anything like that. I have a link down below for ERIN CONDREN if you're interested, or it's just erincondren.com. So technically not a favorite, but still a product I definitely recommend. My bullet journal this year is from Scribbles That Matter. I have heard that they have actually changed their paperweight, so just keep that in mind. This one seems to be the old one and is very good. If you're bothered by ghosting or if you're bothered by bleed through or anything like that, I've heard the new ones are not that great. So my next favorite I had talked about way back in the day was the Kat Von D Everlasting lipsticks in Bauhaus and Bachelorette. So at the time I was wearing these all the time. Like almost every video I was wearing these two liquid lipsticks, either one or the other. I actually don't really wear them anymore, even though they're still such great colors. Something I actually want to mention, and it's a trend I've noticed with myself, is I'm actually really moving away from really bold, bright lipsticks. I'm like doing a lot of really aggressive eyeshadow looks and really basic lips. And I don't know why I'm doing that. I don't even really like it that much. So I'm actually going to pull this out in a Shop My Stash very soon and probably re-add these into my regular everyday. I think part of the reason was at the time that I was wearing these, I was still working in the store and I was able to actively reapply and I knew what it looked like throughout the day, whereas now I don't have the same work environment, so I'm not able to kind of pay attention to it. My job now is very go, go, go. I'm running between meetings and I don't have time to check, so it's just easier to throw on a new lipstick that when it wears off, you don't really notice. There has also been better lipstick formulas that have been released in the liquid lipstick department. I really like the Kokie liquid lipsticks. They are much less drying, but there is something to be said for these specific shades. I've never been able to dupe the actual shades, especially Bachelorette. Bachelorette is like not quite red, but not quite pink, but not quite purple either. Another lip product I had talked about in May of 2015 was the MAC lip liner in Etc. So I'm not sure what you'll be able to see of this, but this is actually gonna have to go in the garbage. It's breaking apart every time I try and sharpen it, so it's basically useless at this point. So that's unfortunate. I do really like this color. It was kind of a dupe for the Whirl shade back when Kylie Cosmetics was first coming out. Everybody was freaking out for Whirl and Velvet Teddy and the way that she had her lips done. This worked well for me at the time, and I did use it recently when I was planning on redoing this video to see how I felt about it, but it does just break apart. The actual product's completely dried out, so see you later. Apparently I was really feeling lipsticks in May of 2015. I have another lipstick here from Gerard Cosmetics. It's actually kind of funny. You can see really what the trends were at the time. So I was using this with the Etc. lip liner. I actually used this recently as well when I was pulling the products for this video, and it is starting to dry out. So I'm going to have to do project pans for these shades and these lipsticks because I bought 5 of these Gerard Cosmetics lipsticks all at the same time. This is the shade here. Still a very beautiful shade. I was using this a lot using a MAC wedge in the crease on my eyes and then just a nice like champagne or white on the lid. And that's all I was doing for my makeup, but the drama I would pull would be from big dramatic lashes. I do want to try doing that look again because I was rocking that look all through the year I was getting married and was loving it. Do still like that lipstick, wouldn't necessarily call it a favorite, plus Gerard Cosmetics got themselves into some drama almost immediately after I bought those, so then I wasn't really using them on my channel at the time because I don't like to be involved with drama. Okay, the next item I talked about was the Boscia Makeup Breakup. It's like a oil, it's not a cleanser, it's a, what is it called? Oh, it is called a cleanser. The Boscia Makeup Breakup Cleanser. So this is an oil-based makeup remover. You basically pump it out and then do like circles on your face. It breaks up your makeup. It's a lot like the Clinique Balm, but in a liquid form. I do still really like the product. I haven't bought it in a while, only because I have bought the Clinique Balm twice. It does last a lot longer for me. Because it is a solid, you don't typically need as much. However, if I was given a Boscia Makeup Breakup Cleanser, I would most definitely use it. So now have definitely moved on to the Clinique Balm. So my next product was a cream blush that I had won in a giveaway from Living Disrobed, and I actually still have it. So 3 years later, and it is still kicking, almost 4 years actually now that I think about it. This is the Majorette by Benefit, and I did use it quite a bit. I honestly don't use it anymore. Even with kind of moving back into the cream products, I could probably stand to declutter this if I'm being totally honest. It looks really dirty on the top. Every time I put my brush in it, just fibers from the brushes and like dust from brushes or like other powder from brushes gets into it. So I keep having to clean the top off as well. So I feel like I'm just wasting products. I think I'm gonna do a Shop My Stash with a whole bunch of stuff I know I don't use anymore, but I did really like at one point, and see if we can start to rotate that through again. And this will definitely be in there. I do have other cream blushes now that I really like the Kaja Stamping Blush. I just got the two Too Faced cream blushes from the Peach line that I really like. Well, I don't think saying I really like them is fair. That's so far I like. So my next item was a makeup setting spray, and it was the Infallible setting spray from L'Oreal. I have definitely moved on from that, especially considering the price point in Canada for that setting spray is about 20 bucks. Don't get me wrong, I did like it and I do like it now, and if somebody gave it to me, I would absolutely use it above other things. But considering it's $20 and you can get the Morphe Continuous Mist for $20, I would much rather go with the Morphe Mist. It is a better application and just a better product in my opinion. Not an affiliate. Not an affiliate. Just throwing it out there. I'm not an affiliate. Just remember. One more time, say it with me. Not an affiliate. But I just feel like this is a better product and executed better. The spray on the Infallible setting spray could have been better. Like the actual spray mechanism was a lot more wet than you would really need. The technology in the spray of this is just leaps and bounds better than so many other things on the market, and you really can't beat it. You can tell at the time I did this favorites video way back in May 2015 that I did have a big thing for Kat Von D. Obviously things have changed over the years, so my next product I had was the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette. This is not the same one. I have repurchased it since that video. I actually used the entire palette and repurchased it. Used it quite a bit, especially the banana powder in the middle, and then I ended up getting, I believe, the Urban Decay Naked Shapeshifter palette and was using that instead. So honestly, I don't like to get into makeup drama, and I think everybody should let their freak flag fly and use whatever products from whoever they want. I'm really not personally bothered by it unless the company is physically actually murdering people. But the amount of controversy around Kat Von D, and I feel pretty strongly about the anti-vax movement. I just now don't really want to put her products on my channel. I haven't taken down anything I've put up or any products I've taken and reviewed and loved, because her opinion doesn't change the product. It doesn't make the product bad, but it's just not something I reach for anymore, and it's not really something I feel really great about bringing onto my channel. So it's not a bad product, but it's just not for me anymore. 2015 was such a great year for me for so many reasons. It was the year I started my channel, I started my blog, so many great makeup items came into my life, and the next favorite I had talked about was the Lorac Mega Pro 1 and, sorry, the Lorac Mega Pro 1. So I have depotted all of my Lorac shadows. I had the Mega Pro 1, Mega Pro 4, and the Lorac Pro 123. And truthfully, I was using those so much. As you can see, there's so many pans in here. I just hit pan on this shade here, which is super hard to see because of the light, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pans in Lorac shadows. I don't hit pan on eyeshadow very often, so that was super impressive. Part of my products to use up in 2019 was to actually hit pan on more of these, so I would actually say I still do very much like those shadows and think they are very worth it. I get very sad every time I see people be like, oh, well, I don't really use them anymore, so I'm going to declutter them in their declutter videos. But I just think that other things come out and then people forget how much they liked things, and I wish that they wouldn't do that. Okay, so those are all the products from May of 2015. I am going to do another video probably in a month or so for June of 2015, because there was a bunch of products there as well that I wanted to talk about. This was very enlightening for me to do, to kind of see where I've gone and how my tastes have changed and the way I use makeup has changed. It also was a very big eye-opener on how much weight I have gained due to many life reasons. I'm not even gonna get into it, to be honest with you, but it was very eye-opening for me in so many ways. So if you have a channel, I strongly recommend you do this video, or you at least go and check out who you were back then so you can see where you're at and where you are today. Please let me know what your most loved products are, those things that are just timeless. I think I may do a video of timeless favorites. I think I would have a lot of great products to talk about in that. Let me know what you think of that idea. Thanks so much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe before you go, and have an excellent week.